Okay. Alrighty. Thank you, Brett. I love you, friend. I'm sending you my love to you and your family. Okay. Get started over here. Let's see. There's not a lot of clips of the testimony yet. You were filtered? Like by TikTok? What the heck? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what. Do I not have a light on? What do you mean? Like I don't have the big light on, but I have my ring light on in here. Oh, the screen seems dark today. Huh. I don't know. But hello, as we come in this morning, I appreciate you. The pizza puff confession. Listen, I'm not from the Midwest or the East Coast, so that's just not something I've experienced. Although I did live in Indiana for like a year, but I guess so I don't remember getting one. Is the screen darker today for anybody else? Vinny, read that sentence again and try to type it out again because you're the greatest, busiest president. I'm not the president. Try your sentence again. See if it works better for you the second time. All right. Looks good to you, knee high socks. Hello, it's the Rocketeer. So hello to those on the Tubes and the Purple Witch app. I appreciate you guys. I am dual multi-streaming, I guess technically, not dual. Multi-streaming over on the Tubes and the Purple Witch, the Purple app. So if you are not subscribed or following over there, I would appreciate it if you would do so. But you can absolutely still watch me here on TikTok. It's where I got started. It's where I will be until the wheels fall off, I guess. Do I think Jon Stewart will run in 2028? No, I don't. I don't think he wants to be in that world. I think he would rather commentate on it. It's thanks to Trump that we had to deal with TikTok going away. You should look into the history on that. That's silly. Let's see. There's so many messages today. All right. Let's see what we've got here. You guys just don't live in reality. I don't understand it. Let's do, where's Caroline Levitt's post from yesterday? Jonathan Leibowitz, what? Where's her stupid post about Iceland? They repost more than I do. Jesus. I apologize for the scrolling sounds. Let's try to find her. There it is. All right. So I've got that one. I was also looking for Hi guys, 67 of you there on TikTok. I would appreciate it if you guys would do all the good things, tap the screen, share the live out, do your daily heart me if you have not done so. I've got the little roses, that helps push us onto the algorithm, so that would be great if you could get that, filled too. And I appreciate you guys being here. As you know, I have my goal that I have every single day, and, I don't know who Jonathan Leibowitz is. I will look it up. But yeah, I have those links in my bio. That is my blue app, my green app, and my PalPay. And I appreciate any help. If you can't do that, just tap. Just be here and support and tap. Comment every so often. That's a great way to support. Let me find the video that I'm looking for, and then I can look up Jonathan Leibowitz. I don't know why I haven't saved the link on this one yet. I should have. Okay, there it is. Oh, is that his name? Oh, I didn't know that that's his name. Okay. So that's Jon Stewart. Cool. I didn't know that. Useful bit of information. Trump firing Sonia Sotomayor through social media. Did he? Did he do a truth about Sotomayor? He can't fire a Supreme Court justice. That's crazy. It's a crazy thing to say. I'm going to open up the phone lines early because it seems like we're going to be a little bit slow on our start, which is totally fine. See if we can get people to talk to based off of factual evidence and not your fifis. I say that every single day, and I will keep saying it. All right. So let's keep doing the things. Meep. Hi, Audie. My goodness. Where finally respected Trump baby? Where? Yeah, where? That's a good question. I'm glad you asked a question in your own answer. Actually, I'm gonna turn real quick as we wait for more people to come in. I want to address this fucking, that's why I went to find it. Cause it's getting harder to talk to these people because they literally don't live in reality anymore. You do not live in reality anymore. People were posting, okay? During his World Economic Forum remarks, President Trump appeared to mix up Greenland and Iceland around 3 times. We'll get back to that in just a minute, I guess, if this person loads. Hi, Vinny. How are you today?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Did you
I
vote
just
for Trump?
want to know one thing.
No. Did you vote for Trump?
I
No.
actually
Did you vote for Trump?
I haven't voted for
Did you?
Trump.
You did?
No, but listen to me. Listen to me. I just became a citizen. Okay.
Okay.
I've been in this country all my life. I'm 63 years old.
Okay.
Okay. I was never a citizen. My family owns 5-star restaurants in LA.
Things that didn't happen for 1,000, Alex. Anyway, let's get back to the news. Or get back to reality, since they like to not live in it. Again, Libby Dean said, during his World Economic Forum remarks, President Trump appeared to mix up Greenland and Iceland around 3 times. So Caroline Levitt decided, and she was going to post about it. No, he didn't, Libby. His written remarks referred to Greenland as a piece of ice, because that's what it is. You're the only one mixing anything up here. Well, we have video proof, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But also, Grok, the fact check, said President Trump said Iceland in his remark multiple times when speaking in reference to Greenland. And they give you their own link, but it's fine, because we can just go to this one.
I don't know that they'd be there for us. They're not there for us on Iceland, that I can tell you. I mean, our stock market took the first dip yesterday because of Iceland. So Iceland's already cost us a lot of money. But that dip is peanuts compared to what it's gone up. And we don't know that they'd be there for us.
Oh, so he did say it. So he did say it, Caroline Levitt. Would you like to retract your statement? You know, MAGA would say, it's the pregnancy hormones. That's probably what MAGA would say. MAGA would say, it's just a mistake. You guys aren't well. This is literally reality. My point is that you guys don't live in reality. That is the press secretary of the United States of America in regards to the president of the United States of America. Lying straight to your face when we have video proof that he said Iceland multiple times. Thank you for the corgi, Ari. What did he say before that? He was talking about NATO and how they wouldn't be there for us if anything happened, which is also a interesting take on reality, seeing as the United States has been the only country in NATO to enact Article 5, and all the other countries came and helped us. They lost their own people fighting in Afghanistan with us. So NATO was there for us. I've been watching testimony, guys. I'm trying to get clips from it because it's long. Mercedes, how are you today?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing well today. Did you vote for Trump?
I sure did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 60 and I live in Texas.
All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, I mean, God, illegal immigration is zero.
It's zero.
Yeah.
Can you show me through the CBP or the DHS where it is zero?
Well, it's not 10 million a year like it was under Biden.
Oh, so it's not zero. You lied.
No, it's practically zero.
Show me where it's practically zero.
I'm not on a computer, so I'm not going to do that.
So what is the title that our immigration law is under?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Why is immigration a bad thing for America?
Because people are coming here illegally.
How would you know if they're illegal? You don't know the law.
It's pretty obvious.
It's not.
So
The
let's talk
law is
about
obvious. So what law is it? Show me this obvious law. Show me it.
Well, if you quit being a little bitch and watch your mouth.
Did I get you, sweetheart? What's the law, babe?
Immigration is down. That's all I'm.
Prove it.
I don't have to prove it. It's obvious.
Yeah, but you can't tell me why that's a good thing.
I don't need to.
Oh, it's just your fifis because you don't like brown people?
I didn't say I didn't like brown people. I don't like illegal.
You don't have any
aliens.
facts. You don't know what makes it illegal.
Well, when you are here, what do you mean? They're not vetted. They come here
Prove that.
illegally.
Prove that.
I don't have to prove it. It's obvious.
You see, it's just your feelings. It's not based off of anything you've ever read, nothing that is factually evident, just what Donald Trump told you. And I said, yeah, because I don't like brown people. That sounds right. You've never read shit.
Just go to US Gov.
US Gov.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a website.
US Gov is a website.
Well, you're pretty bitter about Donald.
No, I'm just smarter than you, and I really hate grown adults who don't read shit.
Obviously, you're not, because we're winning. We're winning in all areas.
Winning shit. You guys lost 20% of your seats last year. You guys haven't passed any long-form legislation for immigration reform.
The big, beautiful bill. The big, beautiful bill. So
what about it? It had to by a tiebreaker.
So what? It passed
by a tiebreaker. Congratulations. Even your own people didn't want to vote for it. That's not winning. Winning is not losing. You're not winning anything because he's not doing anything beneficial for you.
He's saved this country.
From what?
From socialism.
What's socialism?
Ask Kamala.
Kamala, what is socialism?
Ask Kamala.
Oh, you don't know that either. So you don't know immigration law. You don't know what socialism is. Keep going. What else are you winning at besides lack of education? Keep proving that American lack of education.
All I know is Trump is
All I know is at the end of the day, it's common sense. Fuck off. Anybody better than that? You guys got smarter people than that? Anybody? I didn't think so. Did I get some raiders? Thank you, my olive and egg raiders. I appreciate you guys so much. 206 of you now in here, guys. Let's boop that screen. Let's get to 10,000 likes while we're sitting here. Share the live out. Do your daily heart me if you haven't done so. And yeah, help with that Rose gift goal. That would be wonderful. I also have my goal. And maybe you're not my real dad. I am not your real dad, but if I fuck your mom, I think it counts, thick. And if you guys could keep supporting, I would appreciate it. I'm going to open up these phone lines, see if we can get anyone smarter than that guy. Fucking wild.
Hi, my love.
Hi.
Hang on, I gotta resituate myself.
I see that they didn't take the brain pill last night that I prescribed to them. Didn't work. Damn it. I don't need to tell you. Well, okay. Because you don't know anything. That's great. I would question your taste, Monica. Listen.
That's wild. See, I only heard part of it because I had a call go through and I heard when I fuck your mom. And I'm like, what?
I was talking to Thick.
Oh, okay. I'm like, when I fuck your... I mean, jealous, but it is what it is. So have you caught any clips of the Jack Smith stuff yet?
Yeah, so a little bit. I'm waiting for more clips to come out because, it's just going to be a back and forth. They're questioning him on the J6 committee. He has nothing to do with the J6 committee. He had nothing to do with that.
Someone I would be proud to have Monty as my dad is a wild comment.
Thank you, Cross. Literally, the J6 committee has nothing to do with Jack Smith. And as we know, testimony in Congress really doesn't mean that much, even if you're in contempt. The chairman who's in charge of this fucking committee right now, where Jack Smith is speaking, is Jim motherfucking Jordan. If anybody doesn't know, he defied a congressional subpoena and has been held in contempt of court for that subpoena, the same way the Clintons have been just recently for defying the subpoena to testify in front of Congress. See, back in the old days when the old white men wrote the old piece of paper and they owned slaves and shit, they really thought that it was just the amount of your character as a person, that you were going to understand our rules and you were going to obey them because that was your pride as a man and the namesake of your family. See, now that doesn't matter. Nobody gives a fuck anymore. And so there's no way to actuate that contempt charge. There's no teeth behind it, as we say.
So
it means nothing.
The UK has declined to join the peace board that Donald Trump, Netanyahu, and
his Legion of Doom, yeah.
Guess who he invited and declined? Pope Leo.
Oh, why would he think? Why would he think that was going to work? I know France declined too. It was a bunch of European nations. It's funny because I do have a video where he says everybody wants to join. And it's except for the ones that said no, except for those ones. By the way, guys on the tubes, as you're over there being fucking mad about it, you can call in.
I can go terrorize. Go have nice conversations with the people. Yeah.
You guys, can you be smarter than Mercedes was? I doubt it.
Damn.
But can you try?
Wait, which Mercedes?
I don't know, with some man. Maybe you guys have information I don't have. That's why I'm here. Give me factual information that I don't have.
There's 164 of you over on the tubes, and you guys don't know how to call a number? Are you guys that scared? Joke's on you.
Oh.
I got a phone call. It scared the fuck out of me. Y'all, I don't get to participate. I don't get to have conversations. So you can call the number and you can talk to the wonderful host.
In other news, did everybody hear about the art of the deal in regards to Greenland? Not Iceland, Greenland? So,
are we sure? It's Greenland.
He'll try to take both now so he doesn't have to admit a mistake. They have a framework of a deal, which one, the president of NATO, Rutte, I'm not sure how to say his name, it's Rutte, disputes this. So there's that. There's the number 2, but let me answer this call first. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for? You should probably get a breathing test. Smell in the flowers. Blow out the candles. Try that. Slow it down a little bit. You're breathing too fast. Oof, that's COPD. I know.
Bro
American.
needs a CPAP.
I know that American healthcare is a thing. It is a thing. So one, the president of NATO disputes that this framework was ever discussed, and he tells that to, who is that? That's not Hannity. Is that Brett Baer? It might be Brett Baer.
That's some white man.
Some white man. Here, I'll show you.
Expanding maybe U.S. military presence, but what I don't hear is Greenland still, is it still under the Kingdom of Denmark in this framework deal?
That issue did not come up anymore in my conversations tonight with the president. We very much focused on what do we need to do to make sure that that huge Arctic region, where change is taking place at the moment, where the Chinese and Russians are more and more active, how we can protect that. That was really the focus of our discussions.
Right, and obviously there's the energy expanding.
So they didn't talk about it. The deal that got done, supposedly. 1. 2, the deal is what we already have. You have to treat Trump like a toddler. The deal is to have military bases in Greenland. Newsflash! We have military bases in Greenland. T Breezy, my kids are in school, fucking weirdo. It's the deal we already have. You just have to tell him, like, you're so good at your job. You're so good at your job that we've thought about it. As the Danish, we've thought about it. And you know what? We're going to give you military bases on Greenland. And he's like, yeah, I'm so fucking great. Meanwhile, the military generals are like, we've already done this. We're already over there. What do we
We've
do?
had
Nobody tell
military.
him it's fine.
We've had military bases in Greenland. We actually have 15, and I believe 13 of them are inactive, but we can activate those bases again. So this argument about how we need Greenland for national security purposes, we already have bases there. The fuck you, like, this is the other part too, right? They talk about how they want to go into other countries. How many countries have bases in the U.S.? Anybody know? Anyone? Anyone know how many military bases we have in the U.S. that are from other countries? Can anyone tell me? Anyone?
Bueller?
Zealer. Zealer.
Bueller. I love you so much.
0. We have 0 bases from other countries in the U.S.
Correct.
But yet, we have bases all over the fucking world. The Qatar one was... I forgot about that.
It's not a base.
They're just having people train there from other countries, which is
Which
something
we've
we
done.
do.
Yeah.
We do that all the time.
Yes.
Have
which
we?
is something we've done.
I don't know if we've done it with Qatar. I could be wrong, and
I
I know
think so.
Chicky and Thickles will yell at me if I'm wrong. But I think we will have like other. We do have other countries. Like when we were living in Norfolk, we had the UK. We had. Let me tell you something. Being 13 and living in Connecticut in the
The
base.
UK does not have military bases in the United States of America.
Let me tell you something. Being 13 and having British sailors come and hang out with you was pretty cool when I was a kid. But that's beside the point.
We train troops. This is not, if you're confusing the fact that we train British troops, again, this is something we have done for a long time, but they do not have bases here.
You women must think you set policy. Are any one of
didn't
us
write policy.
politicians?
I don't work for a think tank that writes policies for congressional people to bring forth on the floor of Congress. So no, I don't think that I set policy. That's silly.
Do you think I'd be on TikTok if I set policies?
I don't train our troops, Rob. Are you guys okay? We train yours. Rob, where are you from? Is it that the IDF? Because yes, that's true. Fucking wild. Yes, we do train British troops. Go look it up. We train pilots.
We've trained pilots. We've trained sailors. Actually,
Nicholas.
Wait, what did Thick say? Oh, God.
I can't with you.
I don't like that he's flirting with my work life.
You
Fuck
better
you,
get
Thick.
on that. She's gonna mute you.
No, I'm not. I can't do that because then he'll come and find me and then tell Manny on me.
It's true.
I can't ruin that bromance.
Jim Jordan looked like he was on the sea rug again today, which was interesting. Did you see him like bouncing in his chair and shit? It was weird. It was fucking weird.
So we were talking about this yesterday. You remember the drag queen?
Yes.
Okay, so
That one.
Chicky, I saw that blue. Yes. So there was someone who made a stitch with that drag queen. And he goes, "How dare you make fun of a widow who's mourning her husband?"
Is she?
And I'm like, when did Pyro become of one of the
Bitch,
five
if
levels?
that's stages of grief,
Yeah,
if
like
that's mourning, hello? That is the most party motherfucking mourning I've ever seen in my life. Bitches selling a book, bitches making money, speaking at churches and conventions. Like, give
I
me a
think that
break.
triggered. I think I just triggered.
Probably.
Girl, you talked about Charlie Kirk.
Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for? Bro, it's not even the same number. Are you okay? Like, are y'all okay? I know our healthcare is shitty. I get it.
Thomas, is that him again?
No, that's a different number. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Hello.
Oops. Sorry, I thought you were going to do it again. It was too long of a pause. Call again. That's my fault. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm legitimately sorry.
I think we've all done that. I mean, I'm sure
Yeah.
Ari hasn't, but like sometimes you get that little trigger finger. You're like,
There was a
"Hmm."
pause, and no, you definitely are not. Okay. I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah,
Age,
it's no problem. Hello. My name is Mikhail. I reside in New York. I am Ukrainian American.
okay.
Just wanted to say, with everything you do is great. In Ukraine, on front lines, we play your song. Russians go down like crime rate. You're number one in Ukraine. Slava Ukraine.
Don't know who this person is. I don't know who
I
this,
love this person.
this friendly troll is, but I love them so much. I can't.
RFK, the guy who comes up once in a while, he's like RFK kidding me.
RF kidding me, yeah.
He's like,
Oh,
he
it's
said,
you?
we love you. You
I
know,
love you so much. I
I
can't
love
even.
this so much because sometimes we need a little chuckles here and there, guys. We're
do.
absolutely in hell.
Joy is an act of resistance, and never forget
100%.
that. Where was that?
Oh my God, RJ's here. LRJ. Okay, bye, RJ.
RJ's great. Oh, look, thanks, Chicky. Numerous foreign forces train in the U.S. under cooperative programs, including those from NATO allies, UK, Netherlands, Canada, and partners like Singapore, Qatar, Germany, and Saudi Arabia, utilizing U.S. bases for advanced training on fighter jets. Is that Mr. Breathy? I think it's Mr. Breathy.
Mr. Breathing.
Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Yep.
It's Mr. Breathy. I thought
He
it
like
was.
had to. Did you hear him like pump himself? He's like
From your
accidentally-
diaphragm. If you're a singer, you breathe down here. You don't breathe in here. We breathe down here if you sing.
They even did that for competitive.
I've shown you guys on here how long we can hold a note if we breathe in correctly. I've shown you. We can do more exercises if we need to. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Nigger.
That's a literal child.
Sounds like a voice box they recorded almost, so they weren't even brave enough to say it themselves. It's interesting.
Okay. I think I just figured out how to trigger the Trump supporters. I don't know how to pin stuff. Hey, Parkers, can you pin that?
Oh my god, what are you doing? Here, I can. Okay.
Thank you.
There go.
There we go. Just so you guys have a reminder.
Somebody said do it again. You should what they love that so much. You guys no. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for? Go find something to do. Get a snack. I don't know. Watch corn. It's free. I don't do like anything else.
Links in bio for both Monica
Links in
and
the
I.
bio, but that's
if you
not
want
free.
to, what are you doing? Do you see this fucker running up and down right now?
I didn't. I missed it right when he did
He's
it. I
like
missed
he's
it.
like jumping in and out. Like I don't know what's going on.
Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for? It's the same number.
Boston Runner, does he like feet?
I don't know if you guys know this, but when you use Google Voice, it gives you a nice little list on the side of phone numbers that have called you previously.
Oh, Carlos, you don't think anyone wants to see like me? Because I would
My
think,
bank account would say different.
I would say that.
I got a new one yesterday.
I did too. I actually got 2 after the live. I'm not gonna lie. So like, I think what you and I should do is at the end of every live, we just come together and we're like, "Hey guys, here's the update."
Yeah, how many we have a day?
Yeah.
We'll take a Google sheet, bro. It's the same number. I can tell. Let me go to. I don't really want to.
Wait, Techlist, why is RJ building a gingerbread house? What? Oh, I see why. So the cat that likes to bombard whiskey is now at the
Oh.
window in front of me. Hey.
But while we're
He's-
waiting for
hang
MAGA
on.
to, dude, same number. While we're waiting for them to get braver and not be weird, 240 people in here. Let's get these up to 25,000 likes. I absolutely believe we can do that. We only need 2 more heart buffs to move on to a new gift goal. That would be wonderful. And we still haven't touched my goal for the day. I know I've only been on for 30 minutes, so we got an hour and a half left to try to get there. Guys, keep doing the things. Do all the good things to promote us so that we can have conversations. Okay. Joey, how are you today? That's not any better. It's actually worse. It's louder over here. Weirdos. I don't know what they think they're getting at. Trolls used to be funny. Guys. Trolls used to be funny. Anyway. Let's see. We're going to block that number. There you go. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Cornel West.
What?
Cornel West.
Oh, okay. Oh, now Base Nationalist, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. Did you vote for Trump?
Hell yeah.
All right. Age and state, please.
21, Minnesota. Trump.
Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
I mean, because he's become more nationalist. It's based.
Not really.
I think that taking Greenland and taking Venezuela is going to be amazing. I think
He backed down on that already. One, I don't think you've watched since his Davos speech yesterday, but also I see it, guys. He also offered to spend $100,000 per citizen to Greenland. That's not very America first by sending that money.
I mean,
to them.
personally, I think we should just take it by military force.
Well, Trump disagrees with you. Trump disagrees with you on that. He tacoed again. Oh my gosh, you guys hit that goal really fast. Thank you. Because he tacos. Oh, perfect, actually. Thank you for getting back in the box. Because then I can block you. Go away. Because, no, with that profile picture. I didn't recognize what it was, to be honest. Because doesn't look like it. Art of the deal, ask for triple of what you want. What he wants is the same deal we've had for decades, Miguel. Grow up. Miguel, you need to get some help. You really do. Iro, how are you today?
Hey, how you going?
Pretty good. Did you eat? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was reading a comment as I was speaking to you, so I almost said it. Did you eat Trump? Or did you vote for Trump?
Oh, hell no. Trump is a pedophile. Why would I vote for him?
W, release the Epstein files, guys. He's so transparent, yet he won't release those files. That's interesting, isn't it? All right, I don't think that's... No, Eric Murphy, I appreciate you, but you cannot call and talk about him. I am looking to talk to Trump supporters to see if they have any factual evidence. They usually don't. But, you know, we try. You just have feelings. Like, the first guy I spoke to today was a perfect example of just feelings. Weird, y'all had nothing to say about the files during Biden's term. Carlos, come up and talk about it. We can talk about the fact that it was still an ongoing court case. Her last appeal was technically in 2025 because of the SCOTUS. She filed with SCOTUS, so that was technically her last appeal. So they really don't release information on ongoing cases. But if you want to denigrate Congress for not giving a fuck about it, from Biden's administration, Trump's first term, Obama, Clinton, I have no problem with that. You can absolutely denigrate and critique them for that on both sides, Republicans and Democrats. Nobody was asking for this information. And so it was something that was going under the radar. Absolutely. It's fucking bullshit. They were all upholding that system. Biden's out of office now. So why isn't Trump, who was the one who said in an interview on Fox that he would release this information, why did he fight it so hard? I wonder. Carlos? Interesting. But you can't come up and talk about that. He closed the border, Matt Bridge said. Come talk to me about it. I would love to see what he passed that closed the border. They're really over there. Because Democrats on the list. Why else? There are Democrats probably on the list. There are also Republicans. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Trump.
Okay, age and state, please.
Nevada.
And your age?
24.
Are you sure about that? You sounded unsure.
Yeah, I forget my age sometimes. Yeah.
I get it. The older you get, the more you forget it. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, I'm sorry to bother you at work like this, but did I leave my wallet on your nightstand?
No, but you left your money. I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. You trying to say you slept with me? Sweetheart. You wish. I'll probably have a new fan. Let me check my emails while I'm at it. That'll be a new email for me. I'm a hunchback? I'm sitting in a chair. I'm sitting in a chair. What do you mean? You guys don't want to defend your man? By the way, the Greenland thing was also just market manipulation, because as soon as he said it, the stocks went down, and then he tacoed on it as per usual, and they were able to make a bunch of money. I'm shocked. Where's that I had from earlier? Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
I didn't this year.
Do you plan to vote in your midterms?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, how old are you and what state are you in?
36, Georgia.
Cool. Do you know who your congressional representative is?
I wish I did. I really am ashamed not to know that.
No, that's okay. I mean, a lot of people don't know. So yeah, my biggest advice to you would be, and again, it doesn't mean you're going to vote left. That's not my prerogative or my business, but is to have.
I'm a complete centrist, so it doesn't. I don't really look at it as a left or right issue. I look at it as I don't know. I just try not to subscribe to the political narrative of left versus right.
Well, I don't subscribe to Democrat versus Republican, but I am farther left than the Democrats. I'm not on the right in any way, shape, or form.
The only thing that I would say I'm on the right about is like gun laws. I wish that Democrats could like get with me on the gun laws. Like if we could just have free healthcare and guns. Oh man. Ooh.
Well, if you go far enough left, I wish the Democrats, I agree with you. I wish the Democrats would get on board with that. If you go far enough left, you get those back. We do want, red flag laws, safe storage laws, closing loopholes. We would still like those things to keep the population safe. But I, as a leftist, have no problem with your Second Amendment right.
My problem with the loophole thing is like we close loopholes, but there's going to be new ones created.
Sure.
It doesn't seem to be effective. And
Well, no, but that doesn't mean we don't try.
and
Like,
it's
that's
crazy.
silly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I agree to that point.
Close the ones we
I
know
almost
of,
feel
and
like
when
we
new
should go
ones pop
backwards in
up,
time.
we close those ones.
Yeah. Like the peer-to-peer sales thing, that's one that I would kind of agree to, even though it does sort of make it a more favorable market for like a fascisto style government to keep track of. That's like a big concern. Everybody's like, oh, well, eventually, everybody's seen Red Dawn and they're like, oh, well, they're going to go to the gun shops, look at the gun register and then get all the people with the guns. That's like the biggest.
Well, I mean, the only person I've
Argument
heard talk
against-
about taking them away actually has been Donald Trump. In his first term, he talked about taking them away first and then doing due process later. And then specifically in this term, he was trying to pass legislation to take away guns from trans people.
Yeah, it's so wild, man.
Yeah.
It's so wild. I can't stand the specifically politicizing rules. To me, that's just like ridiculous.
I mean, sure.
It's like,
I just
you want to take a right from a certain group of people? That's just stupid.
right, and it would be a right for one person. It's a right for every person. That's how our Constitution was written, regardless whether you like them or not. Yeah. So, like I said, I have no problem with gun laws. I just want reform. I am a little bit more partial to stopping the manufacturing because of the amount of guns that we have. But even if that's just a temporary thing until we've kind of leveled out, I'm okay with that. But I can move on that too. I don't have an issue with the Second Amendment. I have an issue with the outright utilization.
Well, if we do anything to manufacturing, it's just going to make the market bigger and it's going to make the gun companies more money.
No, I mean to have them stop manufacturing of certain things. No.
Well, that's going to increase scarcity, and people are going to buy more.
We have so many guns.
Oh yeah, I agree, but
I'm saying just to level it out. We shouldn't have more guns than people. We shouldn't be selling them to the cartels in Mexico. Mexico tried to sue our gun manufacturers this last year to say, hey, stop selling guns, to say stop selling guns to Mexico. And our courts here was like, nope, can't do that.
Oh, that's classic just helping the rich,
No, I agree.
Big companies can pay for that.
I agree.
I can't stand that kind of American politics. That part of American politics is disgusting to me, but
I agree with you. We need to end Citizens
personally
United
think
so that they
more
can stop
guns
spending money.
Yeah. I think that getting rid of the amount really won't solve the issue at all, and should focus on more important issues.
So what's going to solve the issue of the amount of children that die in gun deaths every year in the United States? What's going to fix that?
The resource officers and police members actually.
Uvalde would say different.
Parkland would say different.
Like having a good and proper threat,
actually,
or
Columbine would
maybe-
say different. He was an armed officer at the school.
There have been a lot of cases of armed officers not performing their duties, which is sickening to me. They're trusted, and some have ran away, some have not. You're expected to give away as part of yourself when you become a police officer.
Sure,
That
and a school officer last night. It's a really bad topic, actually. A school officer last night who was charged in the Uvalde case of 29 counts of child endangerment and abandonment for failing to do his job for 77 minutes while a man murdered children, was found not guilty on all counts last night.
I can't stand that. That is disgusting.
Right. So
In
this
a
idea of
proper
a good
world,
Samaritan doing their job is bullshit. It's not going to fix it. So let's do something else.
I almost want to just go with a I feel like we wouldn't have this problem if we had more guns.
No.
I know that's never the answer.
Well,
but in your
statistically,
mind,
it's
and
wrong.
I understand. Well, I personally believe that the only thing that's going to stop people from performing violence is either not having a group of people that can't defend themselves in one area, or extreme violence that they know they won't be able to accomplish their task.
No. So
Because
what
if
we've
we take
seen
away the
that.
guns, they're
So
just going to
no.
drive the car into schools. I mean, we got China. All you look up the crimes. What was it? Crimes against. It's not crimes against public. There's a thing in China that they do where they drive cars into groups of children.
Sure.
Like it's
but
very common.
right, but that doesn't mean those kind of. We used to have public executions. That doesn't. It's not deterrent. All we've seen that do actually is that people tend to is that people tend to then go the what is it called, like police self-unaliving, where they're going to take out as many people as they can and take themselves out because they know they're not going to get out of it, right? Like, so these deterrents are not working. Why aren't we trying something else? Because I have to sit here, it is 10:47 here in Colorado, and I have to wait until 3:30 and hope to God that my kids just went to school and had a good day, and that's it.
I understand your standpoint. I really do.
I'm not trying to take them away from people. I'm trying to regulate them.
No. We're just trying to find a good middle ground, and that's what's so important
But the
about
middle
these
ground's
discussions.
never good enough for you.
Well, but you and I are maybe, but the representatives specifically on the Republican side are not.
I believe that our system currently is intended to keep us the most distracted from the important things like the banks,
sure,
and the Epstein files,
sure,
and all this.
I agree.
I really. And I hate to even say like, oh, the kids aren't that important, because they are important.
They should be the most important.
But if our government
the Epstein files is also about children.
Mm-hmm.
Protecting
right.
And if our government cared about kids, then we wouldn't get rid of the Department of damn Government. Like or Department of Education.
Right.
Like we've never cared about kids. That's why we have prison food in all of our schools.
Mm-hmm. Well, so what I would say to you is I think that you and I are actually more aligned than we think. I don't know if you're as centrist as you say you are, but I don't think the label necessarily matters. I think you and I are fighting.
I don't like the label centrist.
I think we're fighting for the same thing. So what I want you to do is just find out who your congressional representative is and whether or not they have a D or an R next to their name. See what policies align with you and with the American people the most.
Mostly Democrat, to be honest with you. The only Republican that I have ever seen that I'm very happy to see is the new one in Florida. I can't remember his name. He's going for governor of Florida to replace DeSantis.
Oh,
and
my Florida friends would know better.
Get rid of AI data centers. He wants to get rid of corporate investment into private family homes. Like I really like what he's doing. Gosh, what is his name?
Is it Jay Collins?
Jay Collins?
I think it might be Collins.
He was the Florida lieutenant governor. I see one for James Fishback is another one.
I'm going to look into that because I want to see.
He's like the only Republican that I was like, you know what? This guy actually isn't trying to sell us out to big businesses.
Looks like it might be James Fishback. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. James Fishback.
Yeah, Fishback.
Okay. Yeah. No. And see, and that's my purpose, is just to make sure people who either didn't vote or did, that they vote in the midterms and that they're voting for, things that are going to be good for the people. I have no problem with opposing AI data centers construction because the resources that they take without regulation is absolutely horrible. So, yeah, it's
insane. And the fact that the people have to pay for their own power and water to be removed is ridiculous.
Right.
I'm so tired of the Republican let me see if I can get this phrase right. What is it? Socialized cost. What is it? Socialized cost and privatized profit.
Yeah. There you go. Mm-hmm. I feel the same way about housing developers. As somebody who bought a house, they come in, they build houses, they make billions of fucking dollars, but they didn't do shit for the infrastructure, for the roads, for the schools. I think that there should be laws that force them to do that.
I don't know.
At least for the area, we literally had one way in and out of my neighborhood, but they made billions of dollars on the little tiny bit of houses that they made.
Is it the like you're talking about the company that purchased the land to create a subdivision?
Correct.
And if it's a corporate entity, I would agree that the taxes should be higher.
Yeah.
I think that we should increase. Also, I've done extensive research on the tax code, and I don't know if you've noticed, but it's been flipped.
What about it?
The common American pays 30% taxes, the working American, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the low ball, but yeah, 30%.
Sure.
Corporate tax is 15%. If you look back at the golden age, all these boom rock about 60s, 70s, the tax rate for corporations and the rich, the minimum was 30. What they paid after their deductions was 30. Their rates were actually like 60, 70% taxes.
Right.
And I just don't understand. Like, people are like, oh, well, especially like Elon Musk, it ticks me off when he's like, oh, I paid the most taxes in history. It's like, yeah, you made the most money in history.
Exactly. You
Dummy.
have to do it by scale.
math.
No, I completely agree with you. I am going to move on, but I hope you have a wonderful day and thank you for the civil conversation.
You too. It was great talking to you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I disappeared for like 40 minutes. I went to Cat War a little bit ago. Whiskey is not happy with the neighborhood cats, so I have battle scars to prove it.
Battle scars.
He was not happy. He does not like it when there's other people trying to talk to his mom through the window.
My God. You guys, let's boot that screen up to 30,000 likes while we're sitting here. I appreciate 250 of you in here. Thank you so much. Trump-tastic, how are you today?
I'm doing good.
All right. Did you vote for Trump?
I sure did.
All right. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
55 in Texas.
Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because he's doing a great job.
With what?
Everything he's doing a great job.
Oh. When you come back, name one thing and we can talk about it.
Got a call.
Yeah, it's fine. So name
Everything
one.
he's doing.
Name one.
Every border
What did he
is
do?
under control. It's
What did
not
he
just
do?
it's not
What
just
did he
trying
do?
to get it under control. It's under control.
Sure. So what did he do that is long-lasting immigration reform?
I don't know. You
Oh.
tell me.
Nothing.
You
They
tell
haven't
me.
passed anything in Congress for immigration.
Yeah, but okay, well, explain to me why Joe Biden couldn't do it.
Joe Biden couldn't do what?
Secure the fucking border.
Do you know how many bills the Biden administration put forth on immigration during his tenure?
Yeah, and they all had something tied to them. Every single one of them.
Not the Langford
Every
bill.
single bill the Democrats put on the table has
It wasn't
something tied
Democrats.
to
The
it.
Langford bill specifically was written by a Republican. He's a MAGA Republican.
Yeah. Oh no, he's not.
Langford? Have you ever listened to him speak?
Yeah, and I don't like him.
What does he look like?
He looks like a little beady-eyed bastard.
What's his hair color?
Gray.
It's kind of blonde. He recently changed it because it was more ginger and now it's blonde. I don't think you've listened to him
That's
speak.
all. That's out of a bottle. But anyway,
What's his first
what
name?
does that? What's that got
What's
to
his
do with the
first
price
name?
of eggs in China?
Because I don't think you've ever listened
Why
to
does
him.
that have to do with the price of eggs in China?
The
Trump's
price of
doing a
eggs in China?
fantastic
That's not
job.
even the right phrase.
Trump's doing a fantastic job.
He's not. He's violating the
he is.
law.
No, what law?
The Fourth
What law?
Amendment. The Fourth Amendment.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Then why don't y'all do something about it?
What is the title
Then
that
why
are?
don't y'all do something about it? I don't see
They
y'all
are
doing
in the
shit.
courts. They actively are.
I see
He keeps
Trump running.
losing.
I see Trump
He
playing
keeps
y'all like a
losing in
fiddle.
court. He keeps losing in court. What
He
title?
y'all keep losing on every front.
Court.
Every
He is
time y'all
losing
try
in
to
court.
impede Trump,
He
y'all
is
just get more of
losing
what you ask for.
overwhelmingly in court. What title is our immigration law under?
Can you tell me what the square root of 16 is?
8.
No, but I'm not asking about. I'm not talking.
No.
I'm not
All right,
talking.
he figures. And she said,
Am I
8.
talking
She's
about
a dumbass too.
Am I claiming?
You're both dumbasses.
Am I claiming?
See, that's why when you ask that question, it has no relevance.
It does because we're
It has
talking
no
about immigration.
relevance.
You're making a claim on immigration. I'm not talking about math. I have said multiple times my chat can account to it. I'm not good at math.
Again, this is when I say that typically Texas men, Republican supporting Texas men, are very fragile to
Hey, that's all I
themselves.
need to
No,
know
no, I'm
is that y'all
talking.
let
I'm
in 20
talking.
million people.
Oh,
Hey,
show me a
Grandpa.
Now
source
you're
for
mad
that.
because we're sending their ass home.
Show me a source for 20
That's
million
what
people.
y'all mad about.
Show
Y'all
me a
mad because we're
source.
sending people's
Show me a
ass
source for
back where they
20
came from
million
because they
people,
can't
please. He's
follow
gonna
the
crash
fucking
out now.
rules
He's
and
gonna
they don't
crash
know how
out
to go
now.
to fucking
That's all he
court
can do.
and take care
Again,
of their
so-
personal
Ooh,
fucking
he's so mad. Hey,
business.
sweetheart.
He's
Ooh,
very
your
mad.
blood
Yeah.
pressure. Your
Why are you
blood
so
Take
pressure's
triggered,
care of your
Grandpa?
not
personal
okay.
fucking business. Do you know the penal
Show
code for
me,
that?
show me
Do
where
you know the
20
penal code for minding your own fucking business?
show me where 20
Taking care of
million
your own
people
shit?
came in.
Wait,
Show me
you
where
don't
You
even do
20
that
don't.
on your
million
own.
people came in.
That's your Democrats' problem.
I'm
Y'all,
not a
y'all,
Democrat.
y'all,
Show me where 20 million people came
y'all
in.
sit there and make excuses for
Show
fucking
me where
bad
20
behavior.
million people came in.
Let me guess, you're on the side of good, right?
Show me where
You're on
20
the side of
million people
Renee
came
Good. Let
in.
me guess.
Show me where 20
Let me
million
guess.
people came in. Or you
The
can keep
ICE
crashing
agent
out.
killed her, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Show me where 20
She
million
woke
people
up. She
came
woke
in.
up and fucked up and found out.
Show me where 20 million people
Aw.
came in.
You're not pro-life. You don't care about American
they're-
people.
I
I'm
Again,
not
care
going to let
about
him
Texas-
pivot.
stupid
I'm not going to let
motherfuckers
him
killing
pivot.
yourself.
He's going
No,
to
I don't
either
give a
concede
shit
on
about it.
immigration or he's going to keep crashing out.
I don't care about stupid ass people doing stupid ass shit and getting in
I'm
trouble.
asking
you
about
voted for one.
immigration. You are pivoting.
Y'all
I
do
am,
stupid
You're
shit.
running. You are running
Stupid
because you
shit
know you
happens to
got
you.
caught on immigration. You know that you got caught on immigration. So you're
Who
running
got
now.
caught on immigration?
You did.
You did.
How did I get caught
You don't
on
know
immigration?
anything about immigration. That's how you
Oh, I
got caught
don't.
on
I
it.
don't know. Oh, yeah. I don't. I
What's
live
the
on the
title?
fucking border, lady. I know a lot about
What's
fucking
the title
immigration.
that our immigration law is under?
I don't give a fuck what the title
You
is.
don't know.
I don't care. No, I don't. That
So
don't
now
mean
show
shit.
me a source where 20
That don't
million.
mean shit. Show me your source on common sense. Do you have any?
Yeah.
You don't.
Do you have any?
Yep.
You don't.
My common sense is that when somebody sends me a swan, Scotty, I get rid of the guest because them's the rules.
Republican men in Texas primarily are a special breed of really sad men, right? They try to
Somebody
make
said
themselves
the square
seem.
root of 16 is 8. It's not.
It's not. It's not. Because Republican Texas men don't have anything better to do with them. So instead, they have to sit in their, fragile masculinity, and all they have left behind them is just to make themselves feel bigger than what they are. Because you're intimidated. You're scared that you're going to be replaced.
And will be.
My cat is so mad.
He is. I can hear him this time. He is not happy.
I'll be right back.
You're fine. All right. Anyway, we keep going. Guys, keep booping that screen. Let's get up to 35,000 likes while we're sitting here. I think we can do it. It's almost 11 o'clock. Let's keep doing all the good things while we're here. Is it Joe's? Ooh, I hope you didn't mean to come up because that was painful. I think you're friendly. I don't think you are. Anyway. Asura, I can see that. Sean, how are you today?
Good. How about yourself?
I am doing well today. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
24 Michigan.
All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Is it okay if we continue the immigration?
Absolutely.
Okay. So clearly he wasn't able to articulate what he was trying to say.
Oh, I don't
but
think he knew.
I don't. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
think he knew.
I kind of tuned out a little bit.
Sure.
But anyways, I don't think it's necessarily that they created new policy for the border. It's more necessarily about enforcement
Sure,
or
so
the
what-
lack thereof of the Biden administration, which
I
is
keep
why we
hearing
saw.
this. Sure, I keep hearing this. So what title is our immigration law under? Do you know?
I do not. No.
Okay. So it would be Title 8 is the immigration laws for our country. Are you going to make a claim on a number that Joe Biden let in, supposedly?
7 million.
7 million. Where did you get that number from?
Multiple sources. I mean, the last source that I saw, I could look it up real quick unless you want to.
No. Well, Donald Trump disagrees with your number, so.
Okay, what does he say it's at?
I think the last time he mentioned it was during his 1776 payment speech, and I think he said 30 million.
Yeah, no, he's wrong about that. The fact of the matter is that border crossings are down between 90 and 95%.
Where do we track crossings?
That's a good question. Another good question. I'm just following what I read through the sources and going.
But you don't
I'll
have
finish
the
my
sources.
point. So going back, Biden did write an executive order, the executive order 14010, which is the Remain in Mexico One, as well as certain catch and release policies, which is why we saw an influx of people coming into the country.
What is catch and release?
Catch and release, depending on if they're doing something illegal or not, they, for example, under the Biden administration, if they're not doing anything wrong, and this ties in with the Remain in Mexico Act, they would rather have them go ahead with a temporary visa or some sort of,
For what specifically?
access
For what
to the
kind of
United
status
States.
specifically?
Say that again.
For what kind of status specifically?
Probably temporary access of some sort.
Asylum. It would be temporary protected status under asylum. So
Right.
Donald Trump does that too, because that's the law.
Okay, so how do you explain the border crossings that are down then?
Where do we track crossings? We went in circle.
How do we track it?
We don't track crossings.
We track encounters.
Customs and Border Patrol do not track crossings. Neither does DHS.
Okay, so then it's encounters.
Correct. Do you know
But
what an
encounters-
encounter
So why-
encompasses?
wh-
An encounter
why-
encompasses three separate things. Do you know what they are?
Go ahead.
Inadmissible, apprehension, and expulsions. And one person can be counted multiple times if they have encountered multiple different agents. Has it gone down encounters? Yes. But you could argue, I'm not saying this is fact, but you could argue the reason the numbers of encounters were so high under the Biden administration is Customs and Border Patrol was doing such a good job of encountering them, whereas Donald Trump's administration is doing a bad job and many are slipping through. I'm not saying that's fact. I'm saying it could be argued that way because the numbers don't give you context.
100%. So do you believe it is a right or a privilege to be in America?
To be in America, it
Yes.
depends. It depends on what status you're filing for, whether it is a right or a privilege.
No, I mean just living here. Do you think it's a right or a privilege?
It can be a right if you're claiming refugee status or asylum. It can be your right based off of our laws.
No, I'm saying okay.
You're
No, I
asking me
understand
about
your
my
point.
personal opinion and feelings. I don't care about that. I don't have those discussions.
Coming from the left, that's hilarious because you
Why?
guys use emotional manipulation tactics all the time.
I'm talking about the law right now. You don't want my personal opinion
No,
as a leftist because
that's
it's gonna.
100%. I think we should uphold law and order 100%.
You voted for a felon, but
innocent
sure.
until proven guilty. I
Sure.
think we agree on that.
You
correct?
voted for a felon.
But sure, I don't. I'm following
was-
the laws of our nation, and the thing is again, one, I still need to see where that 7 million number is coming from, but
There's multiple sources for that.
there's literally
multiple.
not. I've never seen
Yeah.
7 million is the first.
Okay.
You are the first person I've ever heard say 7 million.
So
Where'd you find it? Where's the source you found the 7 million?
I'll look it up right now.
Sure.
Cool.
Give me
Great.
one moment.
Mm-hmm. There's
But
200
either way, I find that interesting that you find it a right for somebody who is not currently living in the country. Do you find it a right that they should seek asylum?
It is their right to be able to under our laws.
Oh, for sure. And
Okay.
if they go through the port of entry the legal way, they do all the steps that are
what's-
necessary.
Oh, okay. So not only do you have to find me the 7 million number now, so we're going to stop talking until you find that. But then after that, we will discuss the asylum law that you don't know.
So there is, hold on, I'm waiting for my screen to
278
fly
is
by.
what I
There's
see.
279 people in here. Can we keep booping the screen sharing the live? Monica's goal has not been touched. Can we knock this down a little bit? I told you guys, we completed mine. We can complete Monica's. If you had any extra you wanted to send to me, send it all to her. Let's make sure we are supporting her. Make sure we're doing all the good things. Make sure we are sharing. We're only at 16 shares. Let's get this up a little bit more. Repost, put this on your story. Share this to your friends, your MAGA friends, your MAGA partners. If you have one, if you do, why the fuck? Also over on the tubes, I know y'all are grumpy and big upset. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button and making sure you guys are staying engaged. Also over on the Purple Witch app, I only see there's wonderful 5 people in there. That is where I am sitting right now. It's nice and cozy over there, even while I'm here. Let's continue to do all the wonderful good things. Let's make sure we are staying engaged. And if you are a Trump supporter, you can sit in the box or sit on the phone calls and make sure you have your information with you.
Sorry, I'm trying to find it on the Customs and Border Protection website.
I'm trying to figure out this executive order you put out there.
I'm reading through it right now.
Because it has nothing to do with immigration.
Well, no, it does. It's creating a comprehensive regional framework to address the causes of migration, to manage migration throughout North and Central America, and to provide safe and orderly processing of asylum seekers at the United States border.
Hey, over in the tube chat, if you're upset because I'm here, you too can participate in capitalism. If someone takes out Monica's entire goal, you know what happens to me? I drop.
She goes away.
So y'all can fill out the entire goal, and then I'll leave. But I'll be back tomorrow.
Terms and services, terms and conditions. Stand by. Change.
Peabody, fuck you. Peabody goes, do you promise?
Peabody's rude.
Fuck you, Peabody.
Okay. You can find the numbers on the U.S. Customs and Border Protection website.
Sure. What's the title of the page?
I just looked up Biden's border crossing numbers by year.
CBP Biden border crossing number by year. I'm getting encounters again. Let's see. No, there's a House committee hearing, but that's not. That's just Congress saying stuff. Let's see, what did they say? This is a congressional thing. Oh, by the Heritage Foundation. Fun. 6.7 million illegal aliens. Do you think they cited, Olive, I'm going to ask you, do you think they cited CIS or FAIR? Which one?
Fair.
Okay. I think it might be fair too. 6.7. Let's see. Facilitated 6.7 million inadmissibles, which would probably be encounters again. Encounters between inadmissibles and aliens. New inadmissible aliens have entered the nation and taken up residence. Where are they citing these facts from? Where's your citations? Let's see. Unauthorized population 2021 DHS. That page is not found because they've been moving it. Because I have that information. That's unauthorized, undocumented. We have a total of 14 million, not 14 million under Biden, but 14 million, which is where we get about 2 to 4 million is the number that we have from DHS, because as of 2020, it was 10 million. And then it ended up being 14 million when he left office, so that would indicate 4 million came in under Biden.
Mm-hmm.
Still trying to find where they're citing this. The Heritage Foundation. Oh, CIS. Estimating the illegal alien population using the current population survey. Jesus Christ. I wish I could say I'm shocked. We estimate in 2022 there were 11.35 million illegal immigrants in the country, a 1.13 million increase over the 10 in January of 2021. Yeah, no. And they're using, if they're using BLS, then that's not going to be illegals.
BLS
is documented.
Yeah, non-citizens.
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing where they're getting this number besides the Heritage Foundation.
Which is, would you really believe something like the Heritage Foundation? Is it Sean or
It's Sean.
It is Sean.
Yeah.
It is Sean. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to like kind of
No, you're
bug
good.
out.
I appreciate it.
Would you believe something like the Heritage Foundation?
No, I think when you look at multiple sources, that's the best way to come to some sort of conclusion, you know, even if the numbers are skewed. But either way, I mean, we don't necessarily have to look at the numbers either. We can look at our own eyes and our own visual aids
No,
that
we
we
can't
saw
because
during
you
the
can't
minute.
see
Oh,
7
we
million.
can't.
You can't
Okay.
see 7 million
Right.
people cross the border. So
No,
DHS
obviously not.
disagrees with your number.
So okay, so when we look at historical artifacts, do we have physical evidence of everything, or do we believe of testaments of other people, including the people down at the border, the Department of Homeland Security, and everybody else?
Not
Or are
if-
they all just liars
Not
too?
if all we have in historical record is what would you call it, testimony? Maybe. But if their testimony is disregarded by the facts, I would go with the statistics that we have from the organizations they work for.
No, I think both have validity.
Not in equal measure, no.
Yes, but I mean,
I can work for McDonald's and I can say that since I worked at McDonald's, I saw that they used that pink goop paste to make the nuggets. And then they bring out Tyson chicken to prove me wrong and show you the entire process of how they make the nugget from what's left of breaking up the breast. I would sound like an idiot. Why would you believe me over what they proved to you with factual information?
Right. I'm saying both can be attributed to understanding how border crossings have changed since both administrations.
Sure, they have changed. What I'm saying is that there wasn't 7 million people. There was a lot of people who came in under the Biden administration. We have context for that.
Right. And I think, there can be good and there can be bad from immigration. I'm not saying abolish immigration, but I'm also not saying that, just because we let in 1 or 2 people in, we should let in 10 million or 20 million or whatever
It's not that
number.
we're letting, but again, my
No.
whole point is not that we're letting, we are following the law. Your claim was that he is enforcing law that wasn't enforced. That doesn't seem to be the case.
Okay. Would you agree with the statement that we should be doing a better job vetting people as well as making the process easier as long as they're still waiting in line, paying their fair share of dues, et cetera, et cetera?
So in regards to vetting, I think our vetting system is pretty good, but I would never disagree with putting more resources towards better vetting. I think that's totally fine. And making it more efficient, yeah, I would also agree, which is why I speak out and am frustrated that in this current administration, they have not passed any long-lasting legislation for immigration reform. They are not hiring more judges. They are actually firing immigration judges. So they're making the process harder and take longer.
Yeah, because I'm sure. Do you have relatives that were first generation or no?
Way back when, but yeah.
Okay, because yeah, I mean, like you hear the typical things. I had to pay taxes and this and that for so many years before I had full access.
Well, but they do. You can.
No,
they
that's
can
what I'm
get
saying.
an
I'm saying that's all
ITIN.
good things.
Yeah.
Would you agree, though, it's important to assimilate to our culture as well?
What is American culture?
I would say American culture is not only loving our country, but being the most giving, the most forgiving, being open-minded.
Okay. They're humans. They can do that.
Just rattling. Yeah, just rattling off
I
a
would
couple
say that
things.
that would be the.
I mean,
wouldn't say that.
you could.
But again,
you
I
could-
wouldn't say that that's central to American culture because there are other cultures that are similar in that way.
Yeah, but
Sure.
I would say we hold ourselves to a higher standard and just kind
What-
of discrediting that
I don't think
and
we do.
saying that all human beings are good or that they have the good nature in that
What-
sense. I don't follow
What is
that.
American culture?
That's what I asked
What is American culture?
because that's not
I
American
just said-
culture. But that's not American culture. That's just like
That's why I asked again.
Yeah, a moral compass, I guess. But like also, I would call bullshit because the foundation of our nation is rotten. But so, what are they assimilating to or not assimilating to under your view?
I mean, we see in Minnesota with Somalians.
Somalis.
Okay,
The
Somalis.
The correct
Excuse
plural
me.
of that is Somalis.
My apologies.
Sure.
So Somalis,
Mhm.
I have no problem with them having respect for their own country per se.
Okay.
But when you have people who were not from this country originally representing the entirety of a certain section, depending on where they're depending on if they're, a senator or a representative, depending on that, of course.
Is your family from this country originally?
I mean, you have to go back a couple generations, but no. I mean, yes and no.
Oh, is your family claimed by an indigenous tribe?
No.
Oh, okay. So then you're not from this country originally.
Yeah.
Do you get mad?
Okay.
Do you get mad every year in Chicago when they dye the river green for St. Patrick's Day?
No.
Do you get mad about all the Italian pizza places with their flags out in New York?
No, but I do
Okay.
get mad when 89% of Somalians that are here are on welfare Medicaid, and after 10 years,
Show me
still 87%. Okay, look it up.
No, show me the source that you got that. That's not Nick motherfucking Shirley. Do you
I
know who
also-
Amy Bach is by chance?
The name sounds familiar.
It should.
I also think that we should remember these, right? Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refused of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless. Tempest toast to me, I lift my lamp beside the golden door.
So again, I need the source on 89% of Somalis being on welfare. And also, just so you know, Amy Bach is the person who was put in prison, investigated under the Trump and Biden administration, convicted under the Biden administration for the COVID relief fraud that everybody is talking about. Were there 80 other convictions, some of them Somalis who worked with her for those COVID relief fraud funds? Yes. Is fraud a fucking problem in this country? Abso-fucking-lutely. It needs to be investigated better. But most people don't know who Amy Bach is when she was the whole ass ringleader of it, and she's a white woman.
Again, guys, let's keep booping that screen and share the live out. Again, Monica's goal has not been touched. Can we do something about
it
this?
has been touched
Oh.
by Darwin.
Ooh.
Five on the Blue app for being awesome on TikTok. Thank you, Darwin. Darwin.
Fun
I
fact,
appreciate you so
Darwin
much.
is my TikTok dad. He actually doesn't live that far from us. And he's an actor who has starred in movies with Robin Williams.
Fuck yeah. That's a resume.
It's pretty dope. Dope as shit. What? He's gone. You don't have to worry about him anymore.
Oh, the cat.
Yeah, so not to derail, we have cats in the neighborhood. I've shown videos of Whiskey and the neighborhood cat who I've named Ginger. And he's very upset about how he keeps coming to the door because I feel like whoever lived here beforehand, that was his cat or their cat.
Jesus Christ. You want to know where the 80% came from, Olive?
Nick Shirley.
CIS. Jesus
Sean,
Christ.
Sean, how old are you?
I am 24.
You are 24. Are you going to college? Just curious, just small talk for a second here.
I did get my associates, yes.
Yeah, and what's your associates in?
Business admin.
Cool. I'm confused because I would assume, right? Were you class of 2020 as well?
19.
19. Okay, so you didn't graduate through C19. I was the one left behind. I forget. It's really interesting that our research skills aren't really good in general, right? I mean, we don't really look past just what we're being told.
I would agree. And that was just something that I thought I could believe it's true, but
Why?
if it's
But
if
why
it's
could
only
you,
one
Why could you believe it's true?
because when you have representatives and leaders calling for violence after a tragedy happens
That didn't happen.
on both sides, and both sides are
So you
a
take
victim to this.
your dislike of a remark from Ilhan Omar regards you to lie about the entire Somali population in the United States?
No, not at all. But if we
Obviously
look at the
it did.
facts,
You just spread a lie.
Somalia out of I believe they
I don't care. W. Tyler for the 10 for kick/support. I appreciate you.
W.
The Center for Immigration Studies, in case anybody doesn't know, because I had to do this at the very beginning of conversations a couple years ago. CIS, the Center for Immigration Studies, sounds intelligent. Sounds like it would know what it's talking about. It was created by a right wing. It is a right wing think tank. It was created and founded by a fucking eugenicist way back in the day. The control has not changed much. If you go onto their things and read the things that they cite, right? They try to cite, American Community Survey based off of the census, but I don't see how that would get you fraud. Like, they do not have good sources for their numbers, and everywhere that they plant their numbers, there is a spew of personalized fucking opinion on the data. It's not straight data. It is how it has been used and affected in a way to go against Democrats, which, like, I don't care. Go against Democrats. But you just took a remark from Ilhan Omar that you didn't like, and you used that to then use an 80% figure you've never looked up to then lie about the entire Somali population. Do better.
I hope you have a really shitty time selling houses.
Yeah,
Again, it's real.
full government and business is wild, by the way. I just want you to
That
know.
is
But I
wild.
appreciate you being civil. You just need to do better research, because that wasn't it.
Eli, can I mute him? No, I'm not going to do that. He's being mean.
Eli?
Yeah. Eli's being a bully.
Jesus Christ.
I'm telling mommy
oh,
on you.
What's this one? Oh, yeah. So, okay, perfect. Thank you, Blue, actually. Let me open
W
that
Blues.
one. Let me open
Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da,
that one. So, if you
da-ba-dee-da-ba-da.
guys go to mediabiasfactcheck.org, they will give you the bias on the site that you're using, the news site, right? Remember that news sites, regardless of what it is, whether that is CNN that you guys think is far left, Fox News, whatever, just remember that those are secondary sources, and they need to cite the information from the primary source in their articles. If they're not doing that, they're not giving you proper information. It's probably an op-ed. Okay, so Media Bias Fact Check. In regards for the Center for Immigration Studies, Bias and Credibility, the factual reporting is low, and it is extreme right. That little yellow dot right there, that's where they sit. Overall, we rate CIS a questionable source based on publishing misleading information, propaganda, regarding immigration and ties either directly or indirectly to the John Tanton Network, a known white nationalist. All right, now we'll go to this one. This is the other one that they use. If you read congressional hearings, they like to cite FAIR a lot. FAIR is the Federation for American Immigration Reform. The factual reporting on that is also low. They're even more extreme far right. Look how far right. That damn yellow dot is damn near off the page. Overall, we rate FAIR questionable based on extreme right-wing bias as it relates to immigration, promotion of propaganda and conspiracies, as well as having connections to documented hate groups. If you guys would like me to show you that media bias in and of itself does a good job, give me your, I don't know, leftiest left news source. And I'll show you that, yeah, you're probably right. It probably is biased towards the left. I will look it up if the website loads.
Someone asked me, how's the weather in Tennessee? So we're supposed to be getting snow this weekend. Currently, right now, it is 47 degrees. And as you guys can see, I am receiving some natural vitamin D at the moment because the sun is out. It's actually comfortable
You
outside.
guys think Al Jazeera is lefty left?
That's crazy.
Let's see. Where'd you go? Go away. The only problem with
Someone
media bias
said
fact check is there's so many ads.
Chicky said the onion.
Oh, look, okay. Let's do. Yeah, there
I'm
you
now
go.
in band for an ice storm.
Al Jazeera.
Lynatti.
It
I
has
got that later.
it has a mixed rating on factual reporting. That's fair. And it's left of center. That's fair. So then what you do is that you recognize that Al Jazeera is a secondary source and you find what primary source they are citing. The great thing about Media Bias Fact Check also is that they'll give you a history of it. Oh my God, the ads are like insane. I can't, that's the only problem with it. And they usually, when I've gone on it before, look, yeah, they'll give you their failed fact checks too. On this is not just Al Jazeera. They'll do this for other places too. So do that. When's the next guest here? I will open up the phone lines. I can get that going for you.
I don't know. There's a lot of people in the tube chat. So, friendly reminder, friends, Monica is dual streaming on the Purple Witch app and the tubes. There are links. It's the same user and stuff like that. If you guys want to enjoy other people, you can have multiple streams open, by the way. You can be in TikTok and stuff. Do BuzzFeed now is crazy, Chicky.
BuzzFeed.
You can, dual stream and hang out with all of us. I highly suggest the Purple Witch app. It's very quiet over there. There's a lot of friendlies that are hanging out there besides Eli. And you guys get to see how minuscule and how sad these men are on the tubes. Because they've never been touched.
So everybody, I don't think you guys heard him say the number correctly. He said 14010. That is an immigration EO. That was the immigration EO he said, is 14010. But Tubes, the phone line is open if you would like to have conversations based off of factual evidence. Which we did just do. Like, that, Sean was very civil. But you haven't looked up any of the information you're stating. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Hello.
Hi, how are you today?
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well today. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
I was born in 98, so that would make me 27, and I voted in Georgia.
Okay, why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, let's get this out of the way first. I have no doubt that he's an ignoramus. He's a narcissist. He's probably one of the most neurodivergent people we've ever had in public office.
Okay.
All of that I'm sure you would agree with. But at the same time, I feel like sometimes you have to get sicker in order to get better.
Oh, are you an
right?
accelerationist?
Yeah, I guess.
Gross.
Neurodivergent?
I'm glad that you have the privilege to let everybody around you burn in the hope and the prayer that we can build a foundation that's going to be better.
Like, neurodivergent?
ADHD, maybe. Is that a
I think
neurodivergent disorder?
I mean,
maybe. He might be on the spectrum. I think everybody's on the spectrum. Except for my
that's
husband.
what's
My husband's neurotypical as fuck.
I don't believe that.
No, he's neurotypical in the sense of like, it's just like time is not a big factor in his life. And I'm just like constantly like, we need to leave. If I have an appointment at 1, we need to leave at 12:15. No, before that, I need to leave at like...
RW, you're right. I am her husband. Joke's on you.
Tour husband is a woman.
Tour husband.
My tour husband. Are we
You
going
have
on
a
the
tour
road?
I guess so.
Let's sing show tunes.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Coming to a local city near you. Everyone's favorite. Everyone thinks we're a couple, but we're really not. But it's okay because we would if we could. But we have good men. We'll be coming to a city near you, starting with Portland, Oregon. Can I be a stop?
You're the one that I want.
Ooh.
RW, how are you today?
Oh, what's going on?
How are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you ladies?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
I actually didn't vote.
Oh, do you plan to vote in your midterms?
I'm not sure.
Well, what state are you in?
Illinois.
Illinois. Do you know who your congressional representative is?
One of them lives in our town here. What town are you guys from?
I don't say the town I'm from, but my congressional
Well,
district, I'm Colorado District 8. I have Gabe Evans currently.
Gotcha.
Hmm?
Yeah. Nope, I just popped in here and got the thing and accepted it. And
Well, you said tour husband is a woman, and apparently you're sending my husband on the road. Where's he going?
I was thinking he was, going out on tour for music videos and stuff.
My husband? That would be interesting. Did you hear that, babe?
Yeah.
All right.
And it definitely wasn't that I was referring to the other person in the thing.
Yeah, no, I know. We all got that. It just wasn't funny. But you said you can't believe somebody married me. Are you okay? Is it lonely time of year for you right now?
Am I okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, then why do you care about my marital status?
Well, actually, I was getting in here to tell you guys that you should have a great day, and
Oh.
I hope you all the best.
Cool.
White men aren't funny.
Babe, where are you going?
I don't know, but I'm not even ready to shake that ass.
I know.
You know what it is? It's a coin talk tour. You're going to talk about all the coins. That is what you're going to do.
I'm kind of over the coins.
You're over a coin talk?
Yeah, I'm done with it. I
Oh.
changed that TikTok already. That's the I can Google it one.
Well, I'll get Freaky Girl by Rick James going and we can practice later.
All right, I'm packed up and ready to go. Let me know when the tour bus is here.
Okay.
And we can go see Chicky.
Yeah. Wait, you have to go.
Well, we'll make a stop because we can't.
Me and your wife have to make exclusive content. Link in bio. So
I cannot.
my wife says I'm not funny. Poor Beebody.
You're never funny to your wife. That's fine. Hi, Ari. Did she know she's here?
Hi.
Oh,
Sorry,
there she is.
there's
Hi.
don't no. I've been here. There are just two boxes running at the same time. It's kind of loud.
You in multiple streams?
Automatic litter boxes. Yeah.
Oh, your litter boxes again.
I'm like, boxes?
Just getting plagued by the litter boxes. After my Florida trip got canceled, Blue, we can pick you up too. It's a tour bus. We'll just stop by and pick everybody up.
Spicy content on coins would stink.
Oh,
That's
God,
wild.
That would smell so bad. I hate that. I always think about it like if you look at like the heists, right, where they have like the bags of cash. You know how bad that would smell? Like
That would
cash does not smell
stink.
good.
So, when my mom used to work at the bank when we were living in Washington, because she used to do it at on the island. I forget the name of the island that was out there. Not Staten Island. That's in New York. What's the Bremerton Island?
Oh, I was like, I don't know about that.
She would have Canadians come in, and she used to lie to me that Canadian dollars smelled like maple syrup. So I went to work with her one day, and one of the Canadians came in. I'm like, "Can I buy you?" I was like, 9.
What you know what we need? We need a candidate. This is really silly, but we need a candidate who's going to run on making our money similar to how other countries have it, where it can get wet and it doesn't fucking tear.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
Have you guys seen Australian or New Zealand currency? It's so pretty.
I think I have before. I have some
Can I smell your
I have some
money?
Costa Rican money still somewhere.
I have like seriously Google Australian currency real quick.
Let's see. Australian currency.
Australian dollars.
Ooh. Still have the queen on it. I don't know if it still has the queen
Yeah,
on
but
it,
like the
where'd it go?
Ooh.
It
It looks like Monopoly money.
Yeah, no. Most
Yeah,
money
yeah,
is
so
super colorful compared to ours. Ours is
now look up
boring.
New Zealand. I think it might be different. I can't remember. It should actually be.
Are you okay now, buddy?
Let's see. Oh, there's this cool.
I'm trying to remember which one. I used to work at a bank, so I've done currency exchanges.
Theirs is pretty cool looking too.
I still have
Yeah. Okay, that's it. So there should be maybe it's not New Zealand, maybe it is Australia, but either way, they have like a tiny little picture on the money as well of the main person that's featured. And it's actually see-through. It's clear. It's like a clear little thing. It's so cool.
I am so long story short, my uncle's third wife was born in Tunisia and he used to live in Bahrain. My uncle used to make islands, which is really cool. And they used to, when they would come and visit in the US while she was going through her immigration process, she and he would bring over Bahrainian money.
Ooh.
And it was really cool to see.
All right, I'll turn the lines back on now.
I'm on the line.
Call me.
Also, the euros are still old-fashioned in paper, so there is that. Ew.
Whiskey.
Ew. Yep, that one's fine.
You know, I don't. Never mind.
Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Hey, how's it going? I actually haven't voted, but I think I have some valuable stuff to say just because I have considered voting for Trump, and I've had a back and forth a lot with my views, and I've recently started like watching Congress,
Like the hearings?
and I've learned a lot. So
Do you know who your congressional
Um,
representative is?
oh man, I wish. No, I've seen them. It's California, so there's a lot.
Do you know your district?
But,
Like
I
the
don't-
number?
Say again?
Do you know the number of your district that you reside in?
It's Southern California.
Oh, okay. Because you're going to have a number. So, like, I'm in Colorado, but I'm in Colorado District 8. So that's what would determine who your representative
I wish
is.
I knew.
Yeah, no, I would urge you
I
to look
feel
into
like
that.
I've been focused on like just the big stuff going on right now.
Sure.
But I have like seen the representatives from California. Like I can picture them.
Sure.
But yeah, I guess
Real quick,
I'm 34 by the way, and I'm active duty Navy, and I'm born here, but my parents, they're from Mexico, but they're citizens now.
Sure.
But yeah, we just all kind of grew up, rough, but my 7 siblings turned out we're just kind of reasonable, all chill people, and
Is he stationed
I
in
just
San
didn't
Diego?
really think about politics. But
See if he's
what
stationed in San
I'm
Diego.
Are you
what I'm
stationed in
thinking
San
of
Diego?
when San Diego, yes.
Okay.
Then we can probably find your district.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. It was never even a forethought. Like I went high school, college, Navy.
Sure.
Never really like thought
lot
too
of
much
big-
about it. I remember drinking the Kool-Aid of like the fear of like Trump in 2016, and I was just like, being in San Diego, everyone's pretty liberal. All my friends were, for the most part, liberal. But I mean, I don't even really know. Maybe there was some like, and there's nothing wrong with either one. I think it's the way. I think at the heart of it, the problem is the way how politics, your relationship with politics, and how you view politics. I think for the majority of reasonable people, it's just automatic. The way we think of it is part of government. It's just a term
Sure.
that just is describing government, and it's our job to learn about it because we need to know so we can vote for policies that we can ensure are in line with what we want for our families and what we want, and just to know what's going on. So you have to like learn about it, and that's all it is. And then through research and like understanding the branches more, and then all the Congress, is a lot of people there. You start kind of just getting to know how it works, and
Yeah, I would agree with
and
you.
then
I want
just
people to be
acknowledging
informed.
that,
That's
like,
my goal.
yeah, but so it gets dangerous because of all the outlets of being like easily influenced is really dangerous, and
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. Also, like I get influenced all the time. The thing is, you have to like understand that that's okay, but you just have to always like be able to realize when you are getting influenced, and to always like ground yourself to
Right,
know
you need to
that
fact
you are
check.
getting
Yeah, you
influenced.
need to fact check. There's no, like, the issue is that a lot of people, and especially the younger generation, will listen to Benny Johnson, Ben Shapiro, Andrew Wilson, Nick Fuentes, Nick Shirley, and they don't actually, Donald Trump, and they don't actually look into the claims they make. They just go, yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, and right now when you said that, I completely agree. And then I feel like a lot of people are just gonna think like, oh, they're just talking shit about. To me, I listen to everybody from all like, and I take from it from what it is. Like for example, if I listen to like a Nick Fuentes type, it'll be entertainment, and it's like it's up to you to just stay with your morals, and like, and just know that that's okay, but you just have to always ground yourself to know when that you are getting influenced. And that's all it is. And then through research and like understanding the branches more, and then all the Congress, is a lot of people there. You start kind of just getting to know how it works, and just being able to realize when you are getting influenced, and to always like ground yourself to know that you are getting influenced. know what's wrong and don't get influenced. Because that gentleman that called you earlier, the guy from Texas, he said he was 55, and what really was like a problem. He made a bold claim about immigration, which is fine. I'm so ready to be wrong. I don't know why people are so against being like, oh, I didn't know that. I guess I was wrong about that.
No,
Great.
well,
I got
yeah.
corrected yesterday.
Some people just can't be wrong. So just the way he responded with the math question to you just asking about his claim.
Well, yeah, I
And then
mean,
people
it'd be like
supporting it in the
asking
comments I
me,
saw,
how
like,
do you take out a carburetor in a car? And I'm going to say, I don't know. And he thinks he has a gotcha on me. I'm not claiming that I know about cars. He's claiming to know about immigration. Then I would expect you to know about it. I come off really condescending and bitchy, and I'm very, very fucking aware of that. But I've always said, bring me information that I've never seen before from a reliable source, and I will look at it and I will read it. I get corrected by my friends all the time about information that I say wrong. I don't have an issue with that.
yeah, exactly. And I kind of got that vibe from too. I'm like, oh shit, she definitely seems like, people can perceive her that way, but you have no reason to. Your intention right away, it's obvious that you just want to have discussions and just make people aware, possibly.
Yeah.
But I think people have been influenced to just be against it's not, their intention isn't to learn and to discuss and to just learn more and grow for our mutual benefit. It's always not always, not everybody. The people who are extreme have integrated politics as their identity, like or at least a bigger part of your identity than it should be. It shouldn't be your identity at all. It should just be different beliefs that you have. And it's a problem because if you attach yourself that closely to politics, and specifically maybe just one person in politics, that's not how
one
your life should
person.
operate.
Yeah, one person is an issue. I think ideologies obviously can be different. My issue now that I've gotten older is understanding that politics affect every single thing from the local level up. They affect everything from the roads you drive on to the food you buy. And so it's very, very important to be aware of and to understand. And I think our ideologies are a big portion of who we are, because I will not sacrifice the rights of my child, my daughter, my friends. I won't do that to make the rich rich, which is what the Republicans want to do. It's just not who I am. It's not who I'll ever be.
Yes, and I feel like there are certain things like, if we frame it and people can just be willing to talk, we will find that most people just have everything in common. It's just a lot of people have been programmed, I guess, or just influenced
I agree.
Get into, like, with no good faith. They come into discussions with no good faith, and their priority is to, like, just to incentivize or feed or just get more evidence that they are right, and that liberals are bad, conservatives are good, or vice versa.
Right.
Conservatives are racist and we're good. It's like, no, the goal is to make sure we're not getting caught. That politicians stop. It's so crazy how much money these people are taking. It doesn't matter which side. The biggest thing that I had to admit recently, that I had to, like, come to terms with, I always I feel like I'm a person who, like, prides themselves. I have a really good judge of character. I know when people have good intentions, whether they seem to be bad or not. You can kind of tell when someone just is not a bad person, whether they look like it or not. But I got fooled by a few I forgot which Democrats were. It was from New York. It's a really well spoken, like, guy who just said all the right things, after hearing, like, a few, and I was convinced, like, there's no way he's, like, taking money, like, or anything. And he's one of the highest, forgot his name, but
it's probably Eric Adams or Cuomo, but yeah. No, I would
Yeah.
say, so yeah, it's on both sides, but I think both sides can be a lazy argument. One side is a little, is working for better. What I'm going to say is I would advise you after you get off, we get off this call, I am going to move on and I hope you have a wonderful day, is to type
Yeah.
in your zip code. Cause I wasn't going to ask you any of that information on here. Is to type in your zip code, and find like, say, you know, who is my congressional representative, and you can find websites that'll help you find that so that you can then look into the candidates. It sounds like the way you've been doing, to vote this year. But I mean, other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day and thank you for having civil conversation with me.
Yeah, of course. Hopefully everybody keeps learning and just don't judge people right away. Just be open-minded and don't be so emotional. You know, just live your life. You know, and do good. All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
No, I appreciate you.
That was nice. So W. Justin's in the tube chat for
What is
meeting
he
Eli.
doing over there? All I saw was Eli get muted. I'm like, oh, I'm staying out of that.
Eli comments and goes, "Oh, we're bullying Olive over here too." Stop taking her
Charles
side.
says anyone with even a little experience can find a job making living wages. Really? Should test that theory. Did I talk to you already? Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Is he gonna breathe again?
Hi. So I didn't actually vote for either side because I didn't like any of them.
Okay. Do you plan to vote in the midterms?
For my locals, South Dakota, by the way, 34.
All right. I appreciate that. So do you know who your congressional representative is in South Dakota?
Yeah, I like to call him Old Dick because.
Oh, you have Dick Durbin?
No, I have Dusty Johnson.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Is he up this
You don't
year?
wanna.
I don't want.
You don't. He's awful. I vote against him in every single election. He's the worst.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's all right. I'm currently. Oh, and I used to live there, and it was way worse. The taxes were higher. And we just didn't get anything for it. But
Sure. I mean, that could be based off of your, like if your state legislation is primarily Republican, they could just be not passing things for you in South Dakota.
so not only do they not pass things for us there, but then like, well, so I'm a big gun guy, and it's okay if you're not. I understand they're not for everybody, but
I'm a leftist.
great
I just want
example-
reform, but I don't give a fuck. You can have your guns.
Okay, I'm for like grenade launchers and machine guns and stuff. I'm
Oh,
a
they're like
little-
libertarian like that?
I'm more capitalist. Like I don't think I should have to like tell you why I want it or need it. I should just be able to want it.
Do
and that
you
should be
do you
enough.
know the game BioShock by chance?
Heck yeah! I love that series.
Did that work very well for Andrew Ryan in Rapture?
No, but the opposite also didn't work very well for the Jews during the Holocaust.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Oh, you didn't know? Hitler banned the guns. Like, Hitler got rid of all the guns, and because of that, like, all of the Jews
Sure,
died.
but that doesn't mean you go to the opposite side of the spectrum either and just allow whoever has the most money to be able to hire whatever militia they want, which is why you have to be somewhere in the middle. That's not...
I mean, I don't think you should necessarily be allowed to do that. I think you should be able to
That's
rouse...
what BioShock was. That's what Andrew Ryan's society was. Andrew Ryan's society was this idea of every man for themselves, but it was really whoever had the money and the power.
I mean, yes, but to be fair, they also introduced, like, magical crack cocaine.
Yeah, but
And
you
I
can use
feel
that.
like
You can
that
use
might
that
have
as an
had a thing or
allegory.
two to do with
You
what
can use
happened with
that
their
as an
society.
allegory. You can use that as an allegory for the drug problem in this nation in regards to the pharmacy report that we got from Trump's first term. They were doped the fuck up.
Yes.
Okay.
Speaking of that, I do want to just say this. Like, I'm not a big fan of Trump.
Sure.
The only thing I'm appreciative of him right now for is the tariffs.
Why?
Because this has been a long time coming.
What is a tariff?
Uh,
Let's start there.
Sure. So, look, we have been getting priced out of markets left, right, and center.
No, what
for
is
like
a tariff? That's what I asked you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you
Yeah.
correctly. So a tariff is money that goods that get imported into the country, they have to pay additionally, like a tax,
Who is they?
but it's not on our end. Now, don't get me wrong. I totally get that. Like we're paying for it currently.
Right. Who
Or
is
at least a
they?
portion.
Who is they that is paying for it?
Us, the people.
Well, technically it would be the companies. The companies just then, some of them.
Yeah, they drop the dollar back down to us, right? Like we end up
Correct.
paying for it one way or another. Yes.
Yes.
So like, no, we do. We absolutely do.
Correct.
Um,
In a new study,
thing about it is-
96% of the tariffs have been paid by the American people.
Yes,
W the
as
Q
they
and
have
C.
to be. Like this is the whole point of tariffs. That's how they work. Look, no company's going to foot that. They're not
Sure.
going to do it.
Which
They
is why
never
I
do.
disagree
They
with
never
blanket
have. Like, why
tariffs
would we expect
versus
it to
targeted
now?
tariffs. I don't have any issue with targeted tariffs for specific industries that we can manufacture here ourselves. My issue is with blanketed tariffs and tariffs out of retribution because he doesn't like countries not letting him take Greenland, things like that.
So on the Greenland issue, I think it's mostly dumb. Like I get some of the
Sure.
points.
I mean, I wasn't pivoting to that. What I'm saying is like that's just one example. We have I think it was Brazil, where the president who happened to be the ex-president who happened to be a buddy of Donald Trump's was being investigated. He was then later convicted. He is currently in prison for election fraud. And he because they were investigating him, he put a tariff on Brazil because they're investigating his friend. Like these are not tariffs like Joe Biden had tariffs on China's EVs so that we could build up our own EVs because BYD, that's the EV car company in China, is fucking beating us. They cost less and they're
Yes,
better.
they are.
Correct. So
No,
they
I'm
cost
glad
less
that
and
you
they're
brought that
better.
up.
When he did it for the Chips
Yes.
and Science Act, a tariff on Taiwanese chips so that we can do chips here because we can. That wasn't a problem with me. My issue is blanketed tariffs and specifically retributive
not true.
tariffs. It's not true.
I'm really sorry. I got to interrupt on that one. That's not necessarily true.
How not?
So the Taiwan tariff actually screwed us because
How?
So you realize to make these motherboards, to make these chips, like they're tearing down a giant like barrier reef, right?
I'm not saying that part is good. I'm saying if we're looking economically at building up our chip manufacturing, I'm not saying that building chips in general is good.
No.
You could
But,
talk
like,
about
you know how
lithium
they
in the batteries
obviously
of EVs too. I'm not saying that part's good.
Oh, absolutely. No. And I'm not making an environmental argument for the record.
Then why'd you bring up the reef?
That's not what I was bringing up.
You said
That's not where I was going with it, I should say.
Then why'd you bring it up?
Because that barrier reef, like the actual coral in the reef,
Mhm.
more than any coral on the planet, and that's why they're so good. Like that's what they physically build the boards into, like all the wiring. gets
Sure, but you
put
brought
into,
it up
like,
as a negative for tearing these reefs apart. That would be
Oh, no. Well, yes, but like that's my point. You can't just make them somewhere else. Like this, everything for that is there, and they hold all of that. Like we don't own any of that.
okay.
Like don't get me wrong, they owe us a ton of money, and we could if we wanted to. But currently, as it stands, like none of that. We can't move that, which is why they're a hot zone for World War III.
Okay.
China wants them. We won't give them to them.
Well, we're
because
selling
we
our
need them.
chips to China, so that's that's
So,
interesting.
yeah, those ones.
Sure.
Those are superconductor
So-
chips. They do not get sold to China. There's already rules on the books about that.
Why are blanketed tariffs good to you in your opinion?
Look, our wages haven't gone up at all in 40, 50 years.
Our
and that is
wages?
because our wages, yes.
Okay.
And this ties into that, I promise. Just hear me out. All right? Now, we have had unregulated, and I get it, like the government has some regulation on it, but nobody is regulating what foreign people are coming into the country working for.
When was the last time federal minimum wage was raised?
The federal minimum wage isn't the problem here. It is the fact that we are being priced out by people who, honestly,
We're not.
$20 an hour Hold on, just they
No,
see $20
no,
an
you
hour.
are not going to use an economic argument against the government who doesn't give a fuck about your wages and haven't changed it since 2009 for a living fucking wage. I heard somebody
part of the
argue this
tariff.
morning. No, I heard
Yeah,
somebody
this is
argue
part
this
of the
morning.
tariff.
I heard somebody argue this morning minimum wage for minimum skills, which is not what that is. You're not going to turn that argument, since you don't want to critique your government, into a bigoted argument against immigrants. You are not going to do that. They pay $96 billion. They pay $96 billion into our state local taxes. It is not our fault. It is not immigrants' fault that you suck at your job and they're better at it and they're willing to do it for cheaper. As long as they are doing it for the law, the federal law of $7.25 at least an hour, they are following the law. Anything beyond that, go after the corporations.
I still don't know where we are. I'm just trying to figure out what, like, I lost us at some point. I'm sorry.
Well, how did you pivot an argument about real wage growth to immigrants?
I mean, I was trying to get there, I promise.
Yeah, I know. You don't actually care about going after the corporations that refuse to pay you. You want to go after the people who are being exploited.
No, not at all.
Okay,
Please
so
hear
what
me
is
out.
Donald Trump doing to go after the corporations for exploiting humans?
I didn't say that he was doing anything.
Yeah, 'cause
I
he's
just
not.
said that I didn't support that, and I wasn't okay with that.
Right, but you don't
Because
have
that's
any
the question that
you don't
you
have
asked me.
any basis for it.
For what?
Audie.
Yes.
Bye. W Chicky.
She did ask for someone to swan her.
W Chicky. Audie said to yeet her, so we did that. All right.
I thought you wanted to have a reasonable conversation about this stuff. Why do I?
Oh,
keep getting
wait,
put on
hold on. You don't have to. Hold on.
I'm just confused as to what's going on. I thought we were having a pleasant conversation. I don't know what happened.
Well, the pleasant conversation turns into you guys doing the same thing you always do, which is blaming
Oh,
immigrants
please.
for the fact you can't do better. W Olive for the swan. Do better. Do
better.
fucking better. If they can out
Someone keeps saying Hank Hill.
Hank Hill. Also, by the way, no, you can't call back now. That's not how that works. Real quick, he said he was a capitalist, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
He said, hell yeah, I love BioShock and Andrew Ryan, right? Free market capitalists would not like tariffs. 1. Free market capitalists like competition. 2. And yet you're bitching. You're glazing tariffs, which is completely antithetical to free market capitalism. And 2, you're blaming immigrants for the fact that you can't get the jobs. I'm sorry that somebody younger, tanner, better, and can speak languages that you can't speak can do it better. And they also season their fucking food. I'm so sorry.
Living in South Dakota. is
You guys don't
crazy.
want competition. You just want your hand held. And it's like, you're doing a good job. Like, you're not. There's fucking 4 other tables over there, Terry, that also need your attention. And you move at the fucking, rate of a turtle. So yeah, I'm going to bring them in to do it better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a democratic capitalist socialist.
Dawn's been nice. I'm enjoying
No, I'm
some
not.
of the people
Yeah,
over here.
I would say I would technically call that democratic socialist. To me, that is just implementing socialism into the capitalist policy. Most of the democratic socialists we see, Mom Donnie, AOC, even Bernie, they're not looking to abolish the capitalist system we've built our foundation on. They're just looking to implement more social democracy into it. So. Bro, 1, capitalism got you. Stop calling over and over. 2, the phone lines are off. 3, it's about to be noon.
Mm-hmm.
Which means lunch for me. And my husband has more DoorDash credits, so he's going to order me food. Speaking of, hi, babe.
Hi.
What's up?
Just a quick reminder about South Dakota. As of the 2020 census, they held 7 out of 10 of the counties with highest poverty rate in the U.S. So you can't really blame immigrants for your lack of living wages
What
when
do
your
you
state
mean?
government is doing nothing to solve the fucking problem.
What
do you mean?
What's federal minimum wage in South Dakota? Have they increased it? Or what's...
Probably not.
South Dakota
Their minimum
state,
wage, I think when I...
$11.85.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even they
highest unalive rate, highest, and Kristi Noem did not shit but kill her dog.
But to be clear, it says it's $11.85 an hour for non-tipped workers, which means that they still do that bullshit. Where if you are a tipped worker, they probably pay you $2 a fucking hour.
But double A, there's nothing in South Dakota because their local government is doing nothing to attract businesses to South Dakota. If you want to be capitalist, you have to double down on the capitalism.
You got to do the Montana thing and destroy your state by lowering taxes for people moving there. And then he'll be mad. And then he'll be mad when he gets priced out of being able to live in South Dakota. And he's going to say, you brought California here. No, buddy, your Republicans cut taxes and everybody fucking moved there and priced you out. Utah's doing it right now. Like Salt Lake is unlivable to people who grew up there because of the taxes they've cut so that big corporations move in. Montana is the same. Wyoming is starting to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado's the same. You got all these big
Colorado's
businesses
the
because
same.
they offer tax incentives.
Yep. Amazon, Pepsi, Coca-Cola.
The reason Georgia gets so many films, tax incentives.
Yep.
You have to incentivize these businesses to come to your state if you want the businesses to be there to offer your citizens living wage. When you're doing not shit but farming commodity crops all day,
What do you expect?
yeah.
Is Trump really suing Chase Bank? I heard it. I don't know if I've seen a filing or if he just said it. I don't think he'd want to do that. Your discovery on your finances is about to be a bitch. My state, Maryland, is the worst in taxes. Like,
But yeah, alcoholic Texan from earlier has got to save some of those beers to warm up this weekend. Ted Cruz fled, so you know it's
Yeah.
going to be cold.
he's in Laguna Beach, guys. Ted's so great for y'all. Congratulations. You can't
see-
get rid of him until 2028.
Augie made a video and
That's how
Augie
you
goes,
know
I
the
was making a joke, guys. I was trying to make a joke. I didn't think it was, I made a joke, guys.
That's how you know the grid's going to fail when
When he leaves.
Ted Cruz flees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancun cruise.
Cancun cruise.
He went to Laguna Beach.
Old Fled cruise.
Old Fled cruise. It was a 2030 for Cruz. Excuse me, I apologize. 2030 for Ted Cruz. Good job, Texas. Good fucking job,
Whoa.
Texas. You could have had Beto, Texas, dumbasses. But
Rafael Cruz, the Cuban.
Canadian.
The Cuban from Canada.
Hi, Sunkiss, my love.
Sitting here in, Tennessee.
You didn't do it, Odd Thomas. I don't blame you.
Hi from Texas.
But
Most
yeah,
people.
Olive, you're
know.
now in the band for an ice storm, so just go
Great.
get some propane and milk and bread or
I,
whatever.
no,
We
because
were
so
telling
that's
Maddie.
the thing. Okay. So I was having a conversation about this with Manny. Am I going live after Monica? Probably not, guys.
No, I'll start looking.
We've got to start planning our tour. You can't go live.
Right? I was having a conversation with Manny. I'm like, can you explain why Tennesseans will panic buy everything? Because
That's everywhere, though. It
That's
snows here all the
everywhere,
time,
yeah.
and every time it snows.
I don't get it.
The weekend before we're gonna get the snow or whatever, like the fucking they're buying up bread and water and shit, like we're gonna die, and we're like,
Eli,
bro,
I've got to stop and get some more propane to heat my greenhouse because I'll be damned.
You better not pump the greenhouse full of propane.
Thomas,
I
it's not
have
the
that-
blame
I have
Olive
a
tour.
heater
That's
in there.
crazy. I was laughing really hard at it, and I was just sitting there, and I'm like, these people are wild. And if you are that scared, and I get it, right? Not everyone is equipped for snow, and I'm not blaming anyone for it, but my God.
Well, it's not even snow. When you get an inch to 2 inches of ice in the south, where their electrical grid is all above ground on poles,
Right.
like you've got to worry.
I don't understand their grid situation and why they. Yeah,
I know we don't have the infrastructure for ice, y'all. I know. I just, again, it's something like, as someone who has lived in multiple different states, it's still like, I'm flabbergasted sometimes.
Kayla sent me about him suing, so
Well,
he
the big
did
problem
sue.
with
I'm just trying to
Texas
find the
is-
filing, and I can't find it, which sucks. Maybe it's closed.
The problem with Texas's grid is like most states are interconnected, so if one goes down, the other state will pick up the slack.
Right.
But Texas
Doesn't have
is
that.
yeah.
Except for
They
our
don't
water.
share.
if they need to learn about that. That was actually, I meant to bring that up yesterday because Trump was talking about the fucking faucet in the Pacific Northwest again for California. As a Coloradan, California doesn't get their water
I've been telling
from
you,
the Pacific Northwest.
if we can convince, if we could convince him to move the Mississippi River
the
west,
Mississippi River. My husband's been talking about this for years. Hi, Blue.
but you'd solve the nation's drought issues.
Hello.
Well, I
just wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go
The
ahead.
Mississippi's always flooding. You channel some of it west. It's the biggest infrastructure project in American history. You dig a new river. He's dumb enough to fall for it.
I want to answer Olive's question about why Tennesseans. Well, let me wait till she puts her headphones back on. Hi, Olive. I want to answer your question
sorry.
about Tennesseans.
The cat and shit.
we heard.
And whiskey.
Yeah.
Did you see me jump out of fear?
But yeah, I wanted to answer your question. At least here in Memphis, I know it overtook most of the state, but here in Memphis, in '94, there was a massive ice storm that knocked out our power for a couple of weeks. I recall huddling with my family in front of the fireplace because there was nothing.
Not 94.
We are still traumatized from that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's valid, and maybe I'm just being
That's why I called the warning off.
It's so silly because, again, I understand like people need to make sure everyone's taken care of, and I'm not complaining about the families. And I'm complaining about people like me and Manny, right? People who are like, there's one other person in your household. Like, obviously, one of the biggest things, we're going to make sure we have extra food for whiskey just in case. We have water, we have stuff just in case. But like, I'm not going to run out and be like, I need all the water just for me and my boyfriend. Like, no.
I'm going to get some Busch Light. That's
The only thing I need is
gotta make
water
sure there's enough bush.
and my good gummies.
Oh,
That's it.
I'm gonna have
Like even the news articles today, or well, from yesterday, are talking about Memphians prepare for winter weather with 1994 ice storm in mind. Like we have not gotten over that ice storm.
Damn.
It was bad.
I mean, it's fair, and I understand, and I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I'll post the video for you guys to look at. You guys are like right in the middle of the bed.
He's an old man.
You're right in the middle of a bad connection.
He watches birds. He looks up coins. He also like sits and watches meteorologists.
And he's not. You don't think he's on the spectrum?
He is just not about the things I care
Oh,
about.
100%.
He said 100%.
Just not about the things I care about. So it's we butt heads in our tisms.
She never wants to hear me.
Talk
she never
about
wants to hear me talk about plants.
Not really. I mean, I listen like I do.
Not really.
I do.
Or the birds. Or
That's
what
not
I hear
true.
when I'm
I loved your woodpecker video from this morning. What are you talking about?
Ma'am.
It's in the Discord.
the only red hat you can trust.
Ma'am. I love you so much. I don't need
I sent you that woodpecker video in private.
None of that happened. I just want to play this real quick before I get ready to go. JD Vance is in Toledo.
Ew.
This is him speaking on the economy and about like turning it around.
This is something I want you to hear. The Democrats talk a lot about the affordability crisis in the United States of America. And yes, there is an affordability crisis, one created by Joe Biden's policies. You don't turn the Titanic around overnight.
You don't turn.
I'm sorry, what?
You don't turn the Titanic around overnight.
No, you just let it crash into the iceberg.
I was gonna say, did we try to turn it around?
Did it get turned around and it was saved and I missed it and it just took a little bit? Did I miss
Are you
that
telling
part?
me the movie lied?
They didn't turn the Titanic around at all.
If he's comparing the U.S. economy to the Titanic, that's a problem.
JD Vance is an idiot. He's an idiot.
Vance 2028. I'm so worried,
You don't
guys.
think if they could have turned the motherfucking Titanic around, that bitch would have did a Yui, JD? Are you dumb? Oh
If
my
one of y'all could get
God.
the heart of the ocean from the deep sea, we could save this economy.
We could.
That's crazy.
Also, I just came up here to say really quickly, oh, Chicky, yeah.
I just saw it scrolling Twitter and I was
My
like,
neck hurts because I was working and I went,
And you
what?
snatched your hands.
it's been 73 years.
I just came up here to say that I'll listen to both of you as you rail me because my services include listening. I'll listen to both your we can go down this. It's fine. I'll listen to both of you. I'll make sense of it all. I just want you to know that.
I'll take it.
I'll make sense of it all. It's ooh.
Sunkissed got a
Sunkissed got a violation?
Wow.
That's
That is
so
hilarious.
mild compared to the shit that we say on Blues, which I'm glad it doesn't happen. But like,
Yeah,
What?
and talk after dark.
Yeah.
in Blue tries to have a calm Pokemon space, and we come disrupted after dark. Yeah,
I partly blame Manny, but you know.
Yeah, welcome to Pokemon Schmex Talk.
you're gonna
Give it out, Maddie's. I got a 10-minute.
So this is
I have no idea
when
what I said.
so by the way, we are under a new parent. I hope you guys remember that. Oracle does now have TikTok.
Oh yeah. Damn, Oracle.
Maybe it's outside adult swim hours.
Outside adult hours.
Yeah,
Adult swim.
after 9, the calls are free.
The kids are at school. We should be
Oh
safe.
my god, wait, I just had the best idea ever.
What?
You and I, like, one night, we just pick one night, and we both get on the same, we get on one line, someone's line, and they just call in, and we just, like, talk to them like this. And no matter what they say, I feel like that would be
just nice
so
and
much
calm
fun.
and just-
Nice and calm,
yeah.
and just, like, this is how we make our money,
We-
guys, because the
We
less you
still
pay,
gotta
the
go
more
live
aggressive
for
we get.
Flags one night. They're taking up so much space.
Yeah, we have a big giant trash bin of.
I want to
flags.
try. I've been talking to Manny. I'm like, I want to take a road trip. He's like, where? I said, I want to see Monica. And he goes, okay. And I'm like, I want to do it soon. He's like, with what money? I said, I don't know.
Dylan's still trying to turn the Titanic around.
And
With
then we
George
yell
Soros.
like you.
Hard a starboard. Would it turn around engine reversal?
Flip it and reverse it, and that's how we ended up on the bottom of this fucking sea.
Yep.
Kayla is yelling at us to
Looked.
to talk about
Kayla!
the
Exploding trees. Why are you guys?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys
Why
are
are we
why you're
exploding
shocked by
trees?
this.
Oh, hold on. There was a shooting in Tampa. Hold on. I wanted to check.
What?
Yeah.
It's because they freeze too fast.
See, I have that tism husband. Do you think I don't know about this? I know about the trees.
I have that tism husband is crazy.
Yeah, I forgot. I woke up to that this morning and I went, not right now.
Not
And I
right
forgot.
now.
I'm about to be a master gardener. I don't know about exploding trees.
Look, you have a sign.
I didn't doubt it was real. Like Kayla.
16-year-old.
Kayla was just
girl.
saying, "Hey, look, exploding trees.
Was it a school?
Trees will be exploding."
It was overnight. I'm trying to see what this is.
So
I wish I could say
shooting.
Tampa. Teen killed in Tampa.
Yeah.
shooting? 16-year-old. Jesus.
Yep.
Oh.
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
No arrests have been made.
Not yet. Yeah.
Never stops, does it?
Nope. It does not.
I need to find a better source for this, but multiple sources familiar with the proceedings confirm a Minnesota federal magistrate judge refused to sign a complaint bringing charges against Don Lemon in connection with the church protest on Sunday. I knew that was
That's
coming.
so what?
They're not going
I
to sign
need-
any on those charges.
Hey, Dylan, since you're still in the tubes, can you explain to me why a bunch of Trump supporters are upset because, you know, people wanted to use their First Amendment rights and actually hold will of the Bible, saying maybe you shouldn't be a part of ICE if you're going to preach the gospel? Just an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. All right. Well, what we're going to do is, if you guys would all just stay quiet for a second, I'm going to mute and say goodbye to those angry, angry little people over on the YouTube.
No, there's a few couple people that are left.
No, yeah. But they're there a little bit.
I like the good people that are there. Everyone else can get fucked.
So I'm going to do that, and then we'll do our spiel to get out of here. So give me 1 second. All right, Tubes and Twitch, I appreciate you guys being here. Whether you were hate watching or supporting, I super appreciate you completely. If you're not subscribed or following, please do so. I would appreciate it. We're still trying to get to 1,000 followers. Hopefully I made that today on YouTube. Between that and watch hours, we should be able to start really doing things like super chats and things like that. That would be really fucking awesome. I would love that. So thank you guys for helping to grow my platform. I will be back tomorrow, Friday, anywhere between 10 a.m. Mountain Time, or not anywhere in between, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, whatever time that is for you. And I appreciate